Just think you can flap your yap. No cap, yo, we looking at the facts and stats. Second city gritty to across the map. Put your cleats on your feet while we run some laps. Buckle up your seat while we have some chats. Who the GOAT on the court, pictures and running backs. Plug in your jacks and you whip your phone. Shalom, let's get it on, just a set in the tone.
Welcome everyone to the Setting the Tone podcast. Once again, we're back for the end of the season Bears edition as the Bears took a loss to the Los Angeles Rams in Chicago, 20-17 overtime. Season is over, J-Mac. The Cardiac Bears, Caleb Williams, we finally ran out of magic, man. Finally ran out. Ran out.
Did we run out?
We ran out of magic. We ran out of magic, man. The magic was running for us for a nice little minute there. And it was a winnable game in our building.
Very
and we let it get away from us.
Mm-hmm. Yep. I'm still at a loss for words. I don't know what I'm feeling right now. Honestly, I'm still coming down from this high of a season that we've had. Unexpected season, a damn good season. Hats off to the boys, man. From a 5-11 team, 5-12 team last season on a 10-game losing streak to turning around within the next season. Same squad, pretty much the same core players, and we go 11-6. So hats off to them boys for the season that they put together.
Yeah. Good season, good turnaround. Ahead of schedule. Still doesn't stop the loss from hurting, but we know that we got something here with Caleb and Coach Ben Johnson and some core players on the squad. How does a winnable playoff game in your building get away from you like that? It was some heroics, some heartbreaks in the red zone, fourth down disasters, man. Defense had a bend, don't break mentality, and then it started breaking down.
Man, I don't mean to cut you off, but this just for the season itself, besides the Saints game, to me, this was the best defensive effort that we put out there for the whole season.
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
you think the Saints game was the best effort?
Besides the Saints game, to me, this was the best defensive effort that this team put out all season. Even though we didn't get no turnovers, man, you talking about the high-powered fucking Los Angeles Rams. Even though they came in with the weather conditions, they only put up 20 points in overtime. And our defense has been suspect like the Unabomber. So, yeah, that was a damn good defensive output that we had for the season. And
it just didn't hold up at the end for me, though. When it was so critical and so crucial that we needed them to hold up, and they did a good job until the end. I'll say that.
Yeah, and the killer part about it, when we went into overtime, I'm telling my wife, I got faith in my defense. This is one time this season I had faith in the fucking defense. And I'm dead ass serious. We got the ball back.
I thought we had some good defensive efforts. The Cowboys game, the Eagles game, this game. I thought those were good efforts as well. I ain't going to say this was better because the Cowboys is a high-powered offense as well, So, and the Eagles were the Super Bowl champs. So, I think we had other efforts that were just as good as this one.
But you got to think
weren't a team to judge by because they weren't that good at that time.
Right, but the defense got up for DA playing against his former team.
Hmm. If you want to say
So
the defense had a great game, that would also include the Cleveland game.
yeah, but I mean we talking the stakes, and I fuck the regular season at this moment. We talking the
I mean, you
stakes.
brought
The
them up,
stakes
so that's
is
why I'm saying it. That's
yeah,
why I'm saying it.
yeah. The stakes are high, and you gotta get hats off to the defense. I mean, that's just me.
Hmm.
To me, they played the most solid game without the turnovers. We didn't get turnovers. We got robbed on one. We didn't get turnovers, and we still played solid. We played a solid game on defense.
Hmm.
I mean, that's just from my eyes.
That Tyron Williams touchdown in the fourth quarter, they drove 91 yards down the field on us.
Hmm.
That's in the fourth quarter,
Yeah,
and then
yeah,
they drove downfield for the field goal in the overtime.
yeah.
Two crucial moments. We
But
could have had that game. And let's not talk about how our offense let us down every quarter of the game.
exactly.
Every quarter of
That
the game,
that's
the offense let us down. I mean, the first quarter, we drove downfield to the red zone. We didn't get a touchdown. We didn't even get three
yeah, pick.
points.
Yeah,
A pick.
yeah. It's just we can't continue to play from behind. We can't continue. To me, I'm like you can't create adversity to try to come from behind from it. You
Right.
you you
Facts.
you creating your own fucking mistakes, and you putting yourself in a
Yes.
hole
Preach.
by your
Yes.
own merit. I'm like, come on, we can't do this.
Look, you put yourself behind the eight ball. The game is 0-0. Put some
Hmm.
points on the board.
Yeah,
You ain't got to
yeah,
go for it on fourth. It's 0-0. Put some points on the board. Now you can play with a small cushion if it's a field goal, but you still got something. Something is better
right. You
than
got
nothing. You know what I'm
right,
saying?
right. I don't know. I mean, you like to chop it up as a rookie head coach mistake, or
This is his identity. He's built
right.
this
This
way
is
the whole
his
season.
right. It's his identity. He'll learn from it. He and Caleb both. Um, you got to when them points is there, man. You got to, especially in a playoff atmosphere, got to take them.
Yeah, it's not the regular season. You win or go home. Take the points. Let them try to
Yeah, you
catch
got
up
to
to
take
you.
them.
You
Right,
know what I'm saying? Let them
got to
try to
take
catch up
those
to you.
points. And
I mean,
it's. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
I was about to say he later took a field goal in the second quarter, but he didn't take the one to take the lead in the game. Is I don't understand that mentality. I really don't.
Yeah. Yeah, like I said, he'll have to learn from it. He's gonna have to. I mean, to me, is I mean, you keep the games close, but it didn't have to be that close. It
As
didn't.
a
It didn't have to come down to that last play, that last offensive play. And everybody on social media, oh DJ, DJ, DJ. No, the game was lost well before that. It shouldn't have got to that point to where DJ got to go across the middle and errant pass or a good play by the defender or whatever. It shouldn't have came down to that play.
it might not have shouldn't have came down to that play, but because we were there in overtime, I always feel overtime is 0-0 because everything you did before that it doesn't matter
Yeah,
anymore. Doesn't matter
right,
anymore.
true.
So it's a new game, and you still got to play. You still got to be focused. You still got to be driven. And I can't just dismiss the whole DJ Caleb thing. That shouldn't have, that they should have been on the same page in that moment of time in the game. Yeah, but
Yeah. But I mean, it's also being experienced in those moments. They ain't been in that moment before at this stage. DJ never have as long as he's been in the league, and this is Caleb's first time. And the only thing I got to say to that is, in these bigger moments, besides just going down the field on the last drive, Caleb needs to compose himself because to me, I've seen in like big games, he's whether it's the receiver the concept or whatever, he's throwing too many picks.
Mm-hmm.
And
But
that's just
I
gonna
agree,
come
he's
with
thrown some
maturity.
picks. Now can we take some of those picks off of his ledger as his mistake? Because we know the one from Luther Burden was not Caleb's mistake. Luther ran the wrong route. The one with DJ, it's not necessarily Caleb's mistake. The adjustment to the route wasn't there. We can't put them all on him, but yes, he's thrown them. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, he's thrown them, but we can't. At some point in time, yeah, he's our franchise quarterback. We love Caleb. He's the face of the franchise. He's still learning. He's still growing, and sometimes yeah, some of those are on him.
Yeah,
And
and some of them aren't. That's all I'm saying.
right, some of them, that's true.
You say in
But
the
the
big
only
games,
thing,
he needs more composure, but we
yeah,
gotta look at it like, well, shit. A couple of those, maybe three of those, ain't even his fault. You know, so it's a mixed bag in my opinion. It's just a mixed bag where the receiver ain't on the same page in a couple of those situations, which I understand his what's the word I'm looking for? Him being upset about it, especially if y'all practice this shit and you're supposed to know your plays, you know. And then in some of them, he shouldn't have thrown. Like, no, you shouldn't have thrown that ball. You know,
all right.
you gotta check it down, or you gotta run it, or you gotta throw it out, something. But yeah,
But
go ahead.
at that moment, on that pass, I mean, I don't know. Just watching it develop. Yeah, I just see, even though he might have dropped it, I
Which
just
that
seen
pass in
Rome.
overtime?
Yeah,
Which
I just seen Rome start breaking open over the middle
and
as
it
he threw the ball to DJ.
yeah, Rome
Rome
would have
start
dropped it.
breaking open. That's what I was just saying. I was just thinking Rome probably would have dropped it, but you
Hey,
had Rome breaking open over the middle,
I got a
and
stat here from Rome, bro. This season, Rome Odunze, 102 targets, only 48 receptions.
yeah, and
That's not good.
the bad part about it, he don't have the most drops on the team. How?
Who has more drops than him?
I think Monungai, if I ain't mistaken. I mean,
Damn.
I could pull it up now, but if I ain't mistaken, at one point Monungai led the team with drops with 6.
Who has the most
And
drops on the Chicago Bears this season? Trying to see.
Monungai and Zacchaeus, if I ain't mistaken. Yeah, I mean, but again, like we talking about, even with the perfect opportunity, first drive, you ball hits you right in the hands. You supposed to be the contested catch guy on the team. You got to catch that.
Gotta catch it.
Team, yeah, the team goes up. We up 6-0 at that moment if he catch it.
Gotta catch it,
So
man. That boy
I mean,
Rome, man. Ah,
yeah, I mean, everybody likes to put it on the weather conditions. Man, fuck that.
that shit was
If
in
it
his
hits your
arms.
hand, right? If it hits your body or your hands, that needs to be caught.
I don't want to hear that excuse, man. He and I like that he took ownership of it of his season after the game or the next
Right?
day
He
at,
did. He
in the press
did. He
conference when they
did.
were cleaning out their lockers. He took
He did.
he took accountability of his season. Like he got to be better at catching the ball, and
Right.
he's 100% correct because we see it as fans. We talk about it, and we see the Roma
Hmm.
Dunze is one of Caleb's favorite targets. And if you're gonna be a favorite target, you gotta catch the ball when it's
Yeah.
there. You're supposed to be this
That
big catch radius receiver. You're supposed to have these hands from college. They said you had. We ain't seeing it right now.
no, not right now. Not at this moment. And even like stretching the field. I mean, maybe it's because of Ben Johnson's scheme because he likes to throw it short and he likes to get a lot of yak.
Hmm.
It's not a lot of air raids out there like he
Right.
did with Burden on that flea flicker. So I mean it's probably all part of the scheme as well.
Right.
I would like to attribute that to it. Did you find it yet? The
I
drops?
didn't. I didn't find it. Nah. It gave me some other
No,
type of stat that I wasn't looking
fuck
for.
that. I'm finna find it.
But the yeah, the fourth downs, man. They killed us with the Bears killed us with the fourth downs, going for it so much and then not converting, and then
Right,
just he had a lot of pressure in his face in that game. I don't think the offensive line kept his pocket clean as much as we liked it to be clean. But you gotta give credit to the Rams. They have a good D line.
right.
Yep, you know,
They get paid to play ball too.
facts.
They get paid to play ball too. So
They didn't sack him any, but they pressured the hell out of him.
yeah, and we got 4 sacks.
Facts.
The most sacks in a playoff game since '88.
Oh, really?
'88.
Damn.
88. And
88. Set him
that's
straight.
not including the Fangio 2018 team.
Hmm.
So I mean, we have 4 sacks. I mean, they put pressure on him. They got to him. You can actually see DA's scheme come to fruition, when you got the healthy players on the back end.
Yeah. What was
And
up
just
with the?
imagine,
Go ahead.
no, I was just going to say, just imagine it if that front four start applying pressure and you got all these guys up in his scheme.
Yeah. The 4th and 2 on the goal line that killed us. We just
A
couldn't
lot of shit
convert
that killed
in
us.
short yardage situations too. It was like
Yeah. It was a lot of shit that killed us that game.
so many turnover on downs. Might as well call them sacks, covered sack. Call them fumbles. Call them whatever. Fumble
Right?
turnover. Yeah, that shit is just
Yeah,
heartbreaking.
I agree. I agree. And I'm like I said earlier, I'm still at this point, man, where I'm still coming down off this high. And this loss is like we can't get it back. There's no fixing it.
Right,
Season is done.
and that's my whole point
Um,
about being locked in. It's win or go home. So the
yeah,
coach has to be
yeah,
locked in, get the points. The quarterback has to be locked in, make the right decisions. The receivers have to be locked in, catch the fucking ball, run the correct route. It's no more games now. It's over with.
right. And did the killer part about it? Our offensive line actually we couldn't get a lot of running lanes.
Nah, they
That
deleted that shit, didn't they?
Yeah, our run game was like obsolete. In that game, so McVay probably had a good idea to take away the run game,
We
make
had
Caleb play from the pocket.
a total of 160 yards rushing. 40 of those came from Caleb. So really, the running game was just 120. 76
We
from
had
Swift
120 yards.
outside of
Damn,
Caleb.
I mean, it just didn't feel like we had 140 yards,
Yeah,
160. It didn't feel like it,
160, but yeah, 120 outside of Caleb.
and that only came in the final quarter.
Right.
But he wasn't running at all until the final quarter.
I felt like some of those fourth and short or fourth and goals, he should have taken the ball and just taken off. Fuck
Yeah,
that.
he could have. He
I'm
could
not
have.
throwing this bitch. I'm about to go ahead and get these couple of yards or get this touchdown or whatever. You know.
Right. And Ben should have especially fourth and short.
Yeah.
You
The man got
use Caleb
wheels.
and his legs. Yeah.
Yeah.
Use his legs.
He ain't no
And he
statue
can
back there.
he can take I don't want to see it, but he can take a hit.
Yeah. You got a dual threat quarterback. Use his skills. Use his
Yeah,
talent.
exactly.
You know what I'm saying? What's the
And
point of having a dual threat quarterback if you want to make him a statue? You taking away half of his abilities.
uh, I don't mean to bring him up, but that's same shit that happened to JF. They tried to make him a statue,
Yeah,
and he was a dual threat. And I think that's where they messed up with his development.
yeah.
But
When
Caleb
run
is
when you gotta
Caleb,
run. I ain't saying run every
right,
play. Just run when you gotta
right.
run. You gotta run.
Run when you got to.
Take it.
When you need a couple of yards and you know you can pick them couple of yards up off the end, take them.
Be a threat. That means you can freeze the defense at certain points of the game. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, he might
Right.
take off. So we gotta keep an eye on him. Now you got them frozen for whether it's a split second or not. You know, you got them frozen. You can open up some shit for your other players. You know.
And at the same time, you seen well, they didn't really play man coverage until the end of the game.
Right. Right.
And when that's when those lanes opened up for him, so he can take off. Other than that, they was playing a lot. They was playing a lot of zone, keeping everything in front of them.
Yeah.
So, I mean, there was chances for him to take off, and chances wasn't. I mean, but fuck it. Uh, I'm still hurt.
Yeah. The offense had
My
its
feelings
struggles.
hurt, man, like a motherfucker. My
Yeah, I was
feelings
hurt.
hurt.
I was really hurt, man. I couldn't even eat. I was eating some candy. That's all I could eat. I couldn't even eat no food. I
Yeah, yeah.
was eating some
No,
Twizzlers, man. Tearing them motherfuckers up.
right.
Mad as
Yeah,
hell.
right. Twizzler sounds good right about now. But yeah, man. That I'm still in my feelings over this. I just really am. Like, I
So
just
the,
you
the
know
offense had a lot of struggles in that game. The defense played well until the end. The coaching was shaky. You know,
very,
mixed
especially on the
messages.
offensive side. Yeah,
Yeah, but
very.
defensive coaching was pretty solid. I'll say, very solid.
Now, now the only part with that is, he's showing that he has confidence in the offense to to execute the plays that he calls out there. So, I mean, that's good in itself, but I don't know, like we sometimes you just got to take the points
I mean,
with
yeah,
the ball or
on,
put your defense in a advantageous position.
yeah. I mean, on one hand, you love his aggression. You know what I'm saying?
Right,
That's the
right, right.
confidence you were speaking of the offense.
Exactly.
6 fourth down attempts. You know, he willing to put the
And how
ball
many we convert?
in his offensive hand. How many did we convert? That's a great question. Let me go to that stat real quick. Fourth down efficiency, 3 and 6, 3 out of 6,
Okay.
50-50. You know,
But we
but the
didn't
three that
convert
we
when it
didn't
mattered.
convert was
Right,
9 points. Now, my
right.
cousin pointed it out. His old Green Bay Packer ass. He's like, "That's 9 points y'all left. That's 9 points y'all left on the field." He was absolutely right.
Yeah, there's a lot of yeah. That's you
That's
take
the
the points
game.
that's
That's the
given to
game.
you,
We ain't no
right? That's the
overtime
game,
needed.
right? Thank you. That's what I'm saying. It didn't have to come down to that last play, especially if you take the points that's given to you.
Hmm.
And I understand you being aggressive. You want to outcoach Sean McVay, and you want to show him up. If that's what it was. I hope it wasn't, but at
Yeah, I
the
hope it
same
wasn't his ego. Yeah.
right at the same time, show some maturity.
Hmm.
Take the points, and when you become a better head coach, then you go for shit like that.
Right. Hey, I got a question. So the miracle touchdown at the end of Cole Kmet, we kicked the extra point to get the tie to send it to overtime. Would you have gone for two right there to win it in regulation? Or you
At that point, like I said, at that point in time, I trusted my defense.
okay.
I would have did exactly that because unfortunately, your offense wasn't humming the way it was supposed to. That was a what 4th and 8 that he had to retreat all the way back in order to get that touchdown.
Yeah, he retreated. They
So
said 26 yards was his retreat. He was retreated. He was
right,
26 yards from the line of scrimmage where he threw it from.
yeah, because it was on a we was on a 14,
Right.
so it was a 40-yard pass. But no, I wouldn't. He did that. He did exactly right. Go for the points. Take your points
Okay.
and build off your defense. Play off your defense because your defense was whooping ass. I would have did the exact same thing. Take the extra point, put your defense out there, get the ball back, in which what we did, just slowly, methodically march down the field. And the only thing you need is a fucking field goal.
Right.
That's all you needed.
So let's rewind that back a step. They win the coin toss, but they defer.
Yeah.
Do you like that call to defer, or you should
Yep.
have gone for it first?
Nope.
You like it? Yeah.
I like
Why is
that
that?
call because you put your your defense is humming.
Yeah.
Your
Defense bailed
defense
him
is
out.
out. Right. Your defense is getting and your defense was getting stops. So at that point in time, I had faith, like I was telling you earlier, I had faith in the defense
Hmm.
to go out there to get the ball back, in which they did.
Hmm.
Turn
Three and
them
out.
over on downs. Right.
Yeah.
Turn them over on downs. Get the ball back. Like Caleb said, he's built for these moments. March down the field. While you in the huddle, you out there smiling, feeling comfortable. You can see it.
He's confident. He should be. He
Execute.
been in this moment
Right.
before. He knows what's
Right.
up.
Exactly. But
Dude, when they went
we
to
need
overtime,
execution.
I was like, Bears gonna win this game. Because I
Mm-hmm.
believe in Caleb. Once Caleb tied it up, I was like, oh yeah, we got this. And then we didn't have
Yep.
it. You know, the
Yeah, we
defense did
didn't.
their part. They got the three and out, and then we
Yep.
got the ball, and we had a 4th and 1 to keep the drive alive. We decided to get aggressive again instead of getting the 1 yard.
No, but didn't that interception come on second down?
Was it
Like
second
second
down?
and
Maybe
10
I'm
or second and 8? That came on the second down, I think. That wasn't in the we had picked up the first down and we didn't do shit on first
right. You're
down. And I
right. You're
think that
right.
was like,
We did pick up the first down. Okay.
yeah, if I'm mistaken, it was second and 8, or it was between second and 8 and second and 10. And again, I'm standing around boasting. Yeah, I'd take a shot. I'd take a shot. My wife said, "Nah, bro, don't do that. You gonna risk throwing an interception." And the very next fucking play, I'm right there strutting. Yeah, I'd take a shot. She don't know what she's talking about. I'd take a shot. Nah, I wouldn't do it. And god damn it, she was right. She was right. And
So
that was the season.
is this the Bears' identity? Are they going to be the team that YOLO, you only live once? They take the big
I hope
shots.
not.
And
Yeah, well, you
get
mean
burned sometimes,
you
and
mean
sometimes they live.
you mean that the Bears' identity under BJ,
Yeah,
or it's
BJ.
just going to be a one and done?
No, just identity under BJ.
Yeah, but I think he's going to learn also, because I think BJ is one
He
of those.
Go ahead.
Go ahead.
I was like, he is Dan Campbell. He coaches like Dan Campbell,
Yeah,
reckless, and that's his
I mean,
identity right now. Will he change that? I don't believe he will. I think it's something we're
but
gonna
he
have to live with, and hopefully we
right,
get better at it. Like we convert most of those most next time around. You know, we win those games where he's taking those big shots more than losing them, and we've won more than we lost. So I can't trip on it, but I think that's who he is. That's his identity.
right. And he's going to be an aggressive offensive. He's going to be an aggressive coach. So, but at the same time, I think he's smart enough to learn from some of his mistakes.
Yeah.
And he said it in his presser, his introductory presser. He want to score points. So that lets you know right there he's gonna be aggressive.
Hmm.
And then maybe Caleb's prediction to Torrey Taylor about him not punting so much will
It
come
already
to
came true
fruition.
this season.
Right, but it'll be more once
We were like one of the fewest
once this
punting teams in the league.
once this offense get humming, and he'll be punting a lot less then.
Mm-hmm. So, what does this loss mean? It's like the boys went from the bottom of the division to the division champs to the playoffs, winning a playoff game, going toe to toe with a heavyweight like the Rams. Uh, it proves that we
You
have a
can only grow
franchise
from that.
quarterback and a creative coach. Good roster, solid roster. Going to need some tweaking.
Is it sustainable?
Is it sustainable? That's an excellent question, J Matt. Is it sustainable?
And we as they all been preaching during their exit interviews, and as we all know, every season is different.
Right. Thanks for bringing that up. Every season is different. Like it goes back to what we were saying earlier in the show. You gotta seize the moment because you never know. It
Yeah,
might not happen again for whatever
right.
reason. You got to be locked in
Exactly.
now because it may not
Gotta
happen
be
again. Maybe the division gets tougher. Maybe the conference gets tougher. Some of those games that you won, you lose next time. Maybe a quarterback gets injured. Hopefully not. You know,
right.
maybe other key players are out. Who knows? But you never know what's going to happen. We can look at the Commanders as a prime example um, of this, and there's a history of teams like this as well. Take
Right.
advantage
One
of
and
the moment
done.
because you never know. It ain't
Yeah,
promised.
right.
You might say,
And
yeah, the Bears have a bright future. The Bears are ahead of schedule, you know, but we can't predict the future. We don't know what the schedule going to be as far as
right,
sustained winning.
right. And just hopefully um there hasn't been a lot of winning around here,
Hmm.
as a team, as in the past few years. So hopefully winning this year can teach them how to win later on.
Right.
And I think that was a problem with the first two games, not knowing how to win and close out games.
Mm. That
So
Minnesota game for sure.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
So hopefully this again learning this is his first year as a head coach.
Hmm.
It would have been nice to make it to the NFC Championship game, one more game. That's all we needed, just one more game.
Yeah.
And but
Has the
you
team
know,
exceeded your expectations?
fuck
Yes.
yeah,
For me. For
fuck
you, I'm
yeah,
sure for you
hell
too.
yeah, hell
So
yeah.
getting this far, I don't like moral victories because they exceeded my expectations, but getting this far gives us hope.
A lot of hope. I
Yeah.
don't see why I don't see why you can't take hope from this and this season and Caleb's maturation. You're going to see more of that with hopefully next season. Hopefully, the next two seasons we'll see it.
Hopefully
Um,
next season, all the playoff games run through the shot, even the NFC Championship. Hopefully that's because the crowd, the fan base showed up for the team. They showed up for the team whether they were at the game or on social media, at bars, at clubs, whatever. The fan base showed up and showed out for the team. That's got to make the players feel great. You know,
yes,
they got the city behind them, the fans behind them. You
and the
know,
NFL is better when the Bears are good any fucking way.
everybody loves the Bears, man. I was
Right. And,
I was watching videos across the world, fans across the world and in other countries.
oh,
They were cheering for the last touchdown that Cole Kmet show. I was like, oh, we got fans everywhere, not just Chicago,
yeah.
not just in the United States. We got fans in Australia, all over the place.
It tripped me out because when I got to work yesterday, of course, I'm already bummed out that we lost. I'm still in my Bears gear. I'm not giving a
Hmm.
fuck about nobody. Talk
Right.
your shit. Because if your team didn't make it to the round of the playoffs that like we did, it's like this with me.
I
Right.
agree 100%.
But I had so many people come up to me, yes, man, your team let me down. Man, I wanted to say so bad, man, fuck out my face. They let me down. You ain't even a fan. What you talking
Right,
about? So
dog.
they let you down. I had like 5, 6 people walk up to me and say that. I was like, oh gosh. How you think I
People want
feel?
to talk to me at work. I'm like, dog, leave me alone. I don't want to talk.
Right. I didn't want to, but I was actually in a decent mood to talk about it. I mean, all for the simple fact that the season wasn't a wash. The season went a hell of a lot better than expected. So losing, I mean, I wasn't expecting our team to be in the playoffs.
Nah,
So I mean, just to lose a fucking playoff game. I'm cool. I'm cool. I'm sad that we didn't, but at the same time, I'm cool because
I feel a lot better than I felt last year. Even though we closed out the season beating the Packers, I
right,
feel a lot better
exactly,
about this season overall
right,
because
and
there's hope.
the direction of the team. Yeah,
Yeah,
exactly.
it was a fun story, man. It was a fun story.
It was a
You
fun
saw,
season.
yeah, you saw the progression of the national media like falling in love with the Bears. But first they were like hating on them, and then they started backing them
Hmm.
up. They started backing up the team. He's like, okay, and
Yeah,
they got believers.
and then we start becoming must see TV. They start putting us
Prime
on in
time.
prime time games. You're starting to
Yes.
see that now
Oh, we're gonna have a bunch of
because
them
of
next
those
year.
wins.
Next
Yeah.
season, Caleb Williams is a star. He's a rock star. We gonna be on prime time a lot.
Right. Him and Ben.
Yes.
And we gonna see how this shit play out. It looked good at the start of it, so let's keep it going. Let's keep it going.
Yeah. I'm not
Keep this
gonna
shit
rewatch that
cracking.
game, man. It's too heartbreaking.
Man,
I'll usually
it's hard.
rewatch them after a minute, like a couple days later, but I'm not rewatching that, man. It's too heartbreaking.
Now that's something I think for the whole season. Normally I would go back and rewatch the games the day after. I think I'll rewatch maybe 3 games this whole season.
Hmm.
So I mean, now that it's over and I actually want to probably watch the boys again, I'll probably watch a game here or there, every day, watch the all 22s just to look and
Hmm.
get a good feel for how Ben want to run his offense and shit like that.
I also like usually I'll like watch other content creators podcasts after the game or a couple days later after the game after I got out of my feelings. I'm not gonna do
Yeah,
that this week. I'm not doing that this week. I'm like,
I didn't do it at all. I think I turned on. I think it was this morning on my way home. I think I turned on a podcast. Normally I would just hop on 670 to score,
yeah,
ESPN,
yeah,
everybody, and just
yeah.
listen to going from podcast to podcast. Yesterday I couldn't do it.
Yeah, I can't listen. I
I
can't watch right now. I'm just like,
yeah.
all right, I need to decompress. I need to step away from football right now or the Bears
Mm.
right
Right,
now and just
right,
decompress.
exactly.
And
I thought it was just me.
no, no, no. And I'll just focus on our podcast and what we're doing and create some content for the next, weeks and weeks coming up. We got some more stuff we could talk about and go
Right
from
on,
there.
right on.
Yeah.
Man, I mean, yeah, I'm still again, I'm still in my feelings. I'm not gonna get out my feelings. Not just no time soon. Especially when there's other teams playing, when our team could still be playing.
Yeah.
Uh, I'm like you now. Once at first I came into the season with no expectations, and as the season progressed, and you actually see this team just come together and just start playing together. The expectations built. Right, they grew, especially once we got in the playoffs.
Yeah.
And
So yeah, I feel you.
it was, yeah, it was like we could have take advantage of the situation. Take
Yeah.
advantage.
So closing the Bear season is over, but I feel like the window is just opening And we'll have to live with this one all off season, the fan base. And Setting the Tone podcast, we're gonna be here every step of the way, fellas, ladies.
Right on, for sure.
You know.
Backing
We'll
up
get
our
out.
Bears.
Yeah,
Backing
we're
up
gonna get
our
out more
Bears.
bear content at least once a week. You know, talk
We'll get
about
there.
talk about the grades, talk about the you
The
know
season,
the season overall. Talk about
the roster,
yeah,
upcoming
roster
roster.
moves, free agency, draft picks, all of that stuff. We'll keep hitting y'all
Oh
up.
yeah, for sure, for sure,
J
for
Mac, you
sure.
want to lead the people with something?
Hey, if y'all bleed blue and orange out there like we do, make sure y'all hit that like and subscribe. Bear down,
Yes, sir.
bear down.
All right, brother. Thank you for showing up, man. I appreciate your contributions and talking to you like we love talking about the Bears, whether
For
it's on this
sure, for
podcast
sure.
or in our group chat. We just talk about the shit all the time. And
Right, right,
appreciate you.
right. Thanks for having me, my brother.
No problem,
Thanks for
bro.
putting this
No
out
doubt.
there for us, and it's just thanks for just giving us a platform to talk our Bears and talk our shit about our Bears and keeping it
For
real.
sure, man. For sure.
Y'all make sure
Hey,
y'all hit that like and subscribe for some extra content on some Bears.
all right, good people. We
For
out.
sure. Yes, sir.